Okay, so it's Tuesday. Tuesday, June 9, 2014. Oh, yes, it was 14 days. Today is the 15th day of the fast. 15th day of the still water fast. And today I discovered what's been going on with me. I read a little booklet, or I'm still reading it, by the way, recommended by Arthur F. Coca, MD, medical doctor, written 1950s. But he made a discovery about what really allergies are. And then he set on doing things that help many patients and put it in practice. Now, he left the book, and the medical profession still needs to, get a hold of it to really profit. But it's still out there, but you can find it online. You just go Google Arthur F. Coca, C-O-C-A, M.D., and the name of the book is The Pulse Test. And interesting because, when we take the blood pressure, we look at the number, the upper and bottom number, but we just look at the pulse and we don't know anything about it. But the pulse tells us a lot. And then he tells you how to use that number, how to make good use of it and change your diet. So I realized from reading his book that my body somehow, the liver needs to be filtered. That's why I developed some allergies. And I haven't had a chance to flush it out, to do a liver flush. And so obviously grapes, I've been having an allergic reaction to them, and that's why I've been feeling crampy and gassy and bloated and all of that during it. And so that's why I started taking the last 2 days more than a gallon. So more than a gallon of distilled water yesterday and more than a gallon today, and because I wanted to wash that out of my system. And I've been going to the bathroom too, and so I've avoided the grapes yesterday. I only had like 2 single grapes, and I began to feel gassy, so I realized that is causing it. So today I only had like 3 scrambled eggs, all I ate a day, and over a gallon of the distilled water. And so that's continued. But that, because we increased that, more weight will be there because of the water that's been increased a lot. Remember, I was only keeping it 32, 30 ounces, stuff like that, but now it's over 128 ounces. So obviously the weight is going to go up a little bit until the body balances. Now what I'm going to do is, starting tomorrow, I went to Walmart and I bought me all kinds of bananas. I'm going to do the bananas instead of the grapes, see if my body has any reaction to that. And if it works with that, I want to stick with that, with the bananas. So starting tomorrow will be just bananas. And so today is the 15th day of the fast, and that's what's been going on. I'm trying to see my body. And the good thing that I came across that book, it's makes a lot of sense what it says, But you understand, liver flush is another thing you need to go take a look at. If you haven't never had a liver flush, you should have it. That's something that I recommend for everybody. It should be done at least once a year. The Romans used to do it. It's an old medicine, that cleanses all the formation of stones in the liver, because that's where they come from, and then they're deposited in the gallbladder. So if a person is about to have an operation done in the gallbladder, like I was about to have myself in 2003, that's how I found out about the liver flush. Called liver flush. You go to curezone.com, print out liver flush recipe, and it will show you how to do the liver flush, and that will cleanse, your filter of your body, which is the liver. It's good to have it cleansed from time to time, and then you realize how good it feels, because you can enjoy a lot of stuff that doesn't give you any allergic reaction, because your body had. But the first time you do it, you have to do it like about 6 times, let's say 5 or 6 times a year, like every 6 weeks or so it will be really cleansed. And I only done it once in my whole life, not even 6 times a year that I did it, because I was about to have my gallbladder removed, and I found out about it. And after I did it in 2003, I didn't have to have the gallbladder done. I had Kaiser Permanente at that time. They were ready to cut me up. But after that happened, I didn't have to. But I think I had to do a full liver flush, which I'll do after the end of the 40-day fast. But I'm going to stick with bananas tomorrow. Now, if I see any allergic reaction to it, we might have to change to another fruit. But you know, there's another program called 30 bananas a day, and you'll understand. If you Google that, you understand what people can do with that. You know, they lost a lot of good weight with that too as well. So I'm gonna try the banana to substitute tomorrow, but that's the case. So let's see how much is the weight for today. So remember the book, The Pulse Test by Arthur F. Coca. I highly recommend it. You know, if you know people with allergies, or you yourself all kinds of allergies, it will give you a precise method of how to get rid of all allergies. You'll be amazed what allergies really are. I challenge you to read the book. It will surprise you real good, and will give you good vital information that's given to me right now. All right, so here's the weight for today. Expected to be higher, so the same as yesterday. We'll see what it shows. Okay, let me get close to the. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realize I put off the thing. Okay. I don't know when they put off the. But it's 196. That's what the weight is right now. 196. All right, pretty good. We'll see if I start with the bananas and keep up the water. The days to follow, what's going to happen. All right, well, that's it for today.